All right. We're going to get to the NBA, though, Rob. And the Lakers, you said it earlier, there's all types of rumors. They're getting Russell Westbrook. They're getting Buddy Hield. They're getting Kyle Lowry. They're getting DeMar DeRozan.
Right, anybody. They're getting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, I'm sorry.
All the rumors are going nuts. Never mind they got no money to spend. Never mind they got no assets to trade. They're getting them. But anyway, The Athletic did a good story. Sam Amick, friend of the show, does a great job covering the NBA. He wrote this, Rob. From Jeannie Buss on down, the Lakers have a healthy appreciation for LeBron James's basketball superpowers and are well aware they won't last forever. The injuries to James and Davis last season were an unwelcome reminder of that much, leading some Lakers officials to worry that this window for a championship, obviously, might be even shorter than they'd originally hoped. As such, they're in the process of turning over all the proverbial stones in search of the right pieces to return to the NBA's mountaintop. That's a nice piece of writing right there.
It is. My goodness, he should be a writer. Oh, I'm sorry, he is.
Their time is now. In other words, again. Rob, I'm with Amick on that. The window ain't long. The window's a bit short, so you need to go for it now. I said it last year at the trade deadline when Rob G was giving me gruff. You should have traded for Kyle Lowry then. That's what I get. It need to be a free agent, right?
I agree with you.
Yeah, I get it. AD was hurt, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Who knows? But you didn't trade him because you didn't want to give up Talen Horton-Tucker.
Who?
Thank you. And I like Horton-Tucker. He's all right.
What is he averaging? 26 points? What is it they couldn't part with? 26 points a game? Is that what it is?
He averaged 9 points a game last year.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
He had a 12.99 PER. Thank you. So there's all types of rumors, Rob. Here's what I would like to see the Lakers do. I don't know if they can get Lowry. If they can get him, yes, by all means, get him. But I definitely like them getting Buddy Hield. And the talk is they'd have to give up Kyle Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell in a trade to Sacramento for Buddy Hield. Do it! Do it. Buddy Hield, man, Buddy Hield can shoot, Rob. Buddy Hield is just what the doctor ordered. I'm not going to sit here and act like he's Mitch Richmond or he's some superstar. But Buddy Hield is a career, Rob, get this, a career 40.6% shooter.
I didn't even know he was still in the league. Range.
Buddy Hield?
No, I'm just playing.
He can ball. He's averaged 23 years ago. He averaged 19 2 years ago and 16.5 points this year. But again, he's a 40% shooter for his career from three. And that's what the Lakers need.
And the Lakers
LeBron.
were not a good three-point shooting team. We know that.
Yep.
They were in the bottom third, Chris, in the NBA. They need people who can shoot from the outside, the perimeter. That's been their bugaboo.
Don't you think he'd be good for him?
Yeah.
Better than DeMar DeRozan, I think.
Is he going to shoot 40% in games that matter? Or, it's easy to shoot 40%.
He's never played an NBA game that mattered.
There you go. You know what I'm saying, Chris.
Right. No, I hear you.
You can make shots when it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're winning or losing or it's in a big game. Can you come and then make these baskets in these moments? That's the only thing I'll say. I'm not knocking his talent, but I'm just saying he hasn't played in the big game yet.
It's interesting, right? He's played 387 NBA games. And besides, what would we say, maybe his opener, his debut as a rookie, not one of them has been a big game.
Right. Nope.
Not one of them.
Not one.
Still, now DeMar DeRozan has played in big games. And DeMar DeRozan is a better player than Buddy Hield. I'm not there. I don't think people would deny that. But it's the fit. DeMar DeRozan doesn't shoot threes. He's just starting to shoot threes last year. And even then, it's one a game, maybe. He's a mid-range shooter. He's a slasher. And Rob, I value that. We both value the mid-range game.
Yeah, but the Lakers need three-point shooters.
Yep. That's right.
I agree.
I'm not saying DeRozan would be a disaster with the Lakers. But I am saying that I think Buddy Hield would be a better fit with LeBron and AD than DeMar DeRozan. What I want to ask you, Rob, is what do you make of Jeannie Buss's, at least according to this report, the feeling in the Lakers ownership and front office that the window is closing?
I think the window has closed.
Ouch!
I think it has closed. I don't think a fly can get in and sit on a hot apple pie on the windowsill. You know what I mean? I don't believe
really?
that. Really?
Closed?
It's closed because here's my issue. LeBron, we got year 19 coming up. 2 of the 3 years in LA, people forget LeBron's been hurt. Would you say that, Chris?
No, right.
2 of the 3.
Yeah, right.
What year didn't he get hurt? The year they had 4 months off because of the pandemic?
No,
right?
That's undeniable.
Okay,
so you can't deny it. You're right.
So I'm saying I don't know year 19 how much he's going to play. Anthony Davis also, he returned back to the Anthony Davis from New Orleans, who's always banged up, always hurt, who flops around on the floor like he's a dirty mop every time, he falls down. And he's another guy. The only year he didn't get hurt, Chris, was the year they had 4 months off and the pandemic. That's the only year he didn't get hurt.
No. Well, yeah. You're right.
Right?
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
I mean,
although remember, he was playing through bumps and bruises.
But you know what I mean.
But you're right. They did get 4 months off. Who knows what would have happened late in the season?
If they played, exactly.
But he was showing more inner drive. He was playing through. Yes. I'll give him that.
And the West has only gotten better. Even if the Suns, Chris, don't make it back to the Western Conference Finals or the championship, which I don't think they will, they're formidable. Utah's formidable. The Clippers finally got over the hump without Kawhi. What confidence do they have next year with Kawhi? Do you know what I mean? Going in for the experience that they have. Paul George should be a better player for what he did. I'm just looking at it, and I didn't like the cast of characters. That's why I didn't pick the Lakers. You know that. I picked the Suns, right? Give me a little credit. I picked the Suns.
You picked the Suns until you switched in game. That's what I won't give you credit for.
What? I didn't switch.
Is that you switched?
When? No, I meant I picked the Suns.
Your reputation.
I meant I picked the Suns against
over
the Lakers.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't switch that.
But you switched in the finals. Yeah. Stick with your Suns.
No. I'll give you that. Them. They were fugazi. But anyway, I think their window's closed. I don't like the roster. They don't have that much maneuverability, right? They can't maneuver, Chris, like they wish they could. Schroeder, I don't know where he is.
Well, he's
Gasol,
probably gone.
no.
It seems like he's gone.
There's just a lot of question marks and a lot of pieces parts that I don't like. And the idea that LeBron's going to stay healthy in year 19 and Anthony Davis will be healthy all year, I say that their window's closed. They don't get back to another championship.
Okay, let me ask you this, and we're speaking hypothetically. What if LeBron and AD are healthy? Let's just humor me. What if LeBron and AD are healthy? Are you still writing them off? Is their window still closed?
Yes, I still think if they're both healthy, sure, will they be in the playoffs and have a chance at a run? Yes. With this team, Chris, if they don't add anybody and this is their team, I don't think they win.
Because, see, Rob, here's where I'll give you some pushback. Let's go through the West. You're right. I mean, I am assuming LeBron and AD are healthy, and that could be a big assumption because there's no doubt you laid out the injury history well. The Clippers, though, Kawhi, look, Rob, come on. Kawhi ain't coming back next year. Kawhi is the most cautious guy out there. I seriously don't think he'll be back next year. Even if he is, they're going to play 2/3 of the season without him. So the Clippers aren't world beaters. They might lose Reggie Jackson too. Phoenix, you called them fugazi. They're not world beaters. Utah is in the midst of, they may trade a bunch of their players. Joe Ingles' name is out there.
They were the number one seed in the West, Chris.
Is out there. Yeah, but how'd they look? They got beat by the Clippers without Kawhi. So they're fugazi too. They're not scary. Denver, Jamal Murray will be back in December, January. Okay, but really, do they scare you? No. I'll answer for you because I'm sure you don't think they scare you. Dallas, Luka's a bad man, but I mean, still, we got to see him do it. They're not a world beater yet. Golden State, I do think they'll be better with Klay. Who knows what type of offseason moves they'll make? But if it's just bringing Klay back, they'll be good.
Yeah, but Chris.
But they're not frightening anybody yet.
Here's a problem, though. If we're going to assume that the health for the Lakers is going to be good, let's assume that the health for those three monsters in Brooklyn is going to be good. I don't think the Lakers will be
able. West. I'm just going through the West.
I just don't think the Lakers.
I hear you. I think Brooklyn and Milwaukee right now, you'd have to say, are ahead of the Lakers. But
and the chances of the Nets having all those guys hurt again.
If the Nets are healthy, I'm with you. If we're going to assume, yes, if we assume LeBron and AD will be healthy, we'll assume the Nets are healthy. And I agree with you. I like the Nets better.
Right.
But I'm just going through the West. And Portland, come on. So that's all I'm saying, Rob.
They got Chauncey Billups. He's the first player coach in 45 years.
Player coach, right. But you see what I'm saying? There is no world beater out West. And that's the saving grace for the Lakers. That if LeBron, even if they don't improve with a signing, a trade, whatever, which I think they will, just having a healthy LeBron and AD in this West, which is not what it was 5 years ago, gives them a shot. So the window, I think, is still open. It ain't flying open and the drapes are blowing in the wind and all that, but it's open. I can get through there without Vaseline.
Oh,
all
my.
Right. Did I go to? I just meant, slide through.
Yeah, okay, Chris.
Nah, I didn't mean anything untoward, but yeah, just some people's minds. But anyway.